Hello and welcome to a new podcast episode about the topic compatibility of work and family. How do I create work-life balance and work-life blending? Dear mamas first, we mamas are top project managers. Are you actually aware of that? All the things you get done all day, you work through your to-do lists every day, you get up in the morning and already know what needs to be done. First of all, I would like to take you on a short journey through history. The role of women has changed and transformed a lot in recent years. Perhaps you're thinking now, well, thank goodness. But how has the situation of women in family changed? From being a stay-at-home mother to being able to combine work and family life with all the pitfalls, with all the challenges, but also with the wonderful experiences of success. Work-life balance, a wonderful catchword, isn't it? The balancing act between work and private life, now replaced by the new word work-life blending, which is about work and private time blurring together, but with different values and attitudes. We live in a time of transition. The typical career is no longer the most important thing. The level of income and status are no longer important, but have been replaced by values such as how can we reconcile work and family? How we can manage this from a family point of view, but also how our employer accommodates us. We want to find a meaning and we want to contribute a lot to it, and our opportunities should be great. These new values in our job decisions are especially important for women. Have you ever heard the term mental load? Finally, dear mamas, there is the term. The term describes what we invisibly do all day long, and I would like to invite you on a mental journey. Perhaps after listening to the podcast, think about what you do from the first step out of bed until the evening. Why not sit down in the evening and write a success journal? What have I achieved today? What am I proud of? And this mental load shows what you have achieved for yourself and others all day long. Invisibly, perhaps not always so appreciated and respected. I would also like to give you a few tips on how you can take better care of yourself and how you can also manage this better for yourself. Say bye-bye self-doubt for once, because you as a mom are not the only one who can look after your child. Try, and I know how hard this is, to trust other people and caregivers too, like grandparents, babysitters, or other caregivers can give your child a lot of additional things that you can't do on your own. Grandma, grandpa are very valuable for your child. Look for a job in a company that appreciates you and supports and accepts you in your growth, namely that you are also a mom. Find role models for inspiration, and this is very close to my heart, go your own way to balance work and family, because you are different and unique. Never stop being curious and learning, and the important thing is talk, and talk. Talk to your children about the advantages you have as a working mom, namely that you can do nice activities together, a nice dinner at a restaurant or trips that might not otherwise be so affordable, or the beautiful flat you have, making them aware that we are doing so well because mom and dad are working. But this also requires being there for each other and with each other, supporting and helping each other, and above all, accepting and respecting the fact that both parents work. However, it is also important to communicate the children that the child is the most important thing, and that it is also important to you that you are always available if something happens. This also requires agreement with the employer. Dear mamas, throw your guilty conscience overboard. You choose to work, stand by your decision, and that is the right decision. If you have self-doubt, write yourself a list. What are the benefits of going to work? Get your family on board, have a family council, and list the advantages together. Of course, you can also talk about the disadvantages, but you will see that the list of advantages outweighs the disadvantages. Time passes by so quickly. Children grow so fast. Make the best of both worlds and have no regrets. Remember, you are a top project manager. Furthermore, I would like to give you a few personal tips, namely stand by your own needs. Your own needs in your private life, but also in your professional life. Become a very good time manager, but also leave room and time for the one or other flexible and spontaneous activity. Planning is good and important, but it should not be over-planning either. In fact, create freedom for yourself through good organization and learn to give. Really think about what someone else could take off my hands. Get help and take enough breaks. Even a very short break, like consciously drinking a coffee, taking a longer shower, reading an interesting article, listening to my podcast now, can give you very much energy if you do it consciously. And you feel much more in your power afterwards. Sometimes just taking 2 minutes to close your eyes and breathe consciously brings about a change of perspective. Take time for yourself to recharge your batteries. And above all, don't feel guilty about it. Think about what do I like to do? What relaxes me? A hot tip: create a mommy playlist with moments of happiness, with sayings, with songs. Take your me time and above all, enjoy it. Another tip of mine is to focus on the moment and experience it in awareness and in consciousness. Create awareness for special situations. Experience them with full love. Everything you do with full love, you do better. Find a pleasure in it and develop joy. And if you already know in the morning that your day is very full today, then manage your day step by step with love and joy. And praise yourself after every step. Let yourself be celebrated and above all, celebrate yourself too. Dear mamas, you don't have to manage everything on your own. And above all, don't try to be perfect all the time. Conclusion: rethink. And don't just do what everyone else thinks is right. I would like to encourage you once again to find your own way, together with your partner, and sometimes it just takes a few detours to get there. A happy mom is a good mom, and a relaxed, happy, focused, positive, and energetic feeling helps us in everything we do. I wish you all the best for your work-life balance and work-life blending.